Yes, it's me, market vendor here again today. Well, today, let me tell you something. My boy Trevor Prescott. Now, Trevor Prescott is reported in the weekend paper as saying that he had to deal with a particular situation because it could, in some way, he says, affect my political future. And at least the Speaker of Parliament, Arthur Holder, his political future. So I had to do my best to find a solution. Anybody who doubt that elections is in the air and it ain't far off, where you gotta be living on another planet. No, UCB market vendor. What is this all about? The Honourable Member of Parliament has intervened in a matter where apparently somebody who was squatting on lands was charging rent. Now, he said that he does not like to refer to people as squatters, but rather as landless. Now, this is where I need a Dennis Johnson to come in because, this would be a moment where Dennis would give me the explanation and the difference between, the two of those things. In the absence of Dennis Johnson, I had to go to Siri. Now, Siri explained to me that landless usually relates to somebody in the agricultural sector who does not have any property. You understand? You have no land of your own. You are landless. Whereas a squatter is occupying, a building or lands that are owned by somebody else without legal permission. There's a difference between the two. If you landless don't mean that you squatting. You might just be landless, you understand? But you could be renting and paying rent to somebody. But if you are squatting, you are definitely occupying lands that are not yours illegally. That is the difference. So anyhow, if the Honourable Member of Parliament doesn't want to use squatters and he wants to use landless, perhaps he will ensure soon that they are no longer squatters. Or landless too as well. He says he's been trying for 5 terms in Parliament to get this sorted out. I know things will take a long time to happen in government, except taxation, of course. Yes, so maybe in his term, this term now, if not the next one, assuming that he's re-elected, he will get that sorted out once and for all. Now, out in the Bellevue area, and that goes all the way down into Licorice Village, apparently somebody is alleged to have been licorice in that they appropriated lands, not only for their own purposes that were not theirs, but they became enterprising. Now, we like to encourage enterprise. And this person apparently now was subdividing land that was not theirs, allegedly, and then charging rent and charging fees, and was also working out plots too as well. So this person was apparently their own town and country planning development officer, given permission, and apparently selling plots of land that were not theirs. Well, people that sell a lot of things that are not theirs anyhow, you know that. So selling land that's not yours is not, necessarily unusual. The thing though that caught market vendors' attention is 2 things. One, the former minister, said that he had to go down there and speak to the person. And it seemed that the person may just have misunderstood because apparently they give back money to people that they had taken, I assume, deposits from. What struck market vendor attention, though, was one of the signs that the person had put up, where they said no trespassing. But the problem with the no trespassing sign is that it was by an ackee tree. My question, though, therefore, is, was the no trespassing for the ackee tree? Or was it for the land that the ackee tree was on? I'm only a market vendor, only asking questions. Market golfer, no. You have a blessed and a wonderful day. You hear? Ackee tree, no trespassing.